Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, I think we can begin.
Perfect.
Okay. Good evening and welcome to the orientation session by HR College. Big journeys begin with small steps, and we're here to learn and take the right step towards our goals. I'd like to welcome Dr. Pooja Ramchandani, the principal of HR College, Professor Laju Sharma, the vice principal of the junior college, degree college faculty, and all my dear friends. In today's session, we will be discussing two courses, namely BAMMC, which is the Bachelors of Arts in Multimedia and Mass Communication, and BFM, which is the Bachelors of Financial Markets. Let's begin with BFM. I'd like to introduce our speaker, Dr. Shweta Singh, who carries 19 years of experience, 9 years of corporate, and 10 years in academics. She's been working with the HR College of Commerce and Economics as an assistant professor and a BFM course coordinator. She's also a teacher in charge of HR Speaks, which is the HR College online monthly magazine, and the BFM committee. I welcome you, Ms. Shweta Singh, and the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, Kushi. A very good evening to Pooja ma'am, to all the senior faculty, Dr. Rani Tyagi, to Anupama ma'am, everyone. And welcome for the BFM orientation for this session. And I want to wish all the students hearty congratulations for scoring very great results in their 12th standard. And this is the juncture where everyone is a bit confused which course to actually opt for. So I think you already have done a session on BMS, BWalk, and other courses. So today, one of the best courses, I would say, self-finance courses, is also BFM. So I'm here to introduce you and to orient you to the BFM course. I'll just start sharing. Just give me a minute. Is the screen visible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So Bachelors of Financial Markets, as the name suggests, it is the course where students are really keen to pursue their career in the financial industry. And what is there in for this course, and students who will be joining this course, how this course will be taken for in these 6 semesters, which we say 3 years. You will be going through a lot of live projects, mock stocks, and also you will be working in the industry during summer internship programs. And one of the additional benefit, it's not only for BFM, but I would say for all the courses, additional benefit is that the HR students get a lot of preference for the higher studies with colleges and university abroad. So these are few of the benefits or how this course is all about, a small introduction. It will make students industry ready. One, that is one of the important course objective. The second and the very, very important course objective of BFM is to take the students into the depth of stock trading, equity research, and financial analysis. That's one of the most important thing. And also make students professionally ready to students to analyze on the financial instruments, etc. Students will also be understanding the capital market and its implications. They will be enhancing their investment analysis skills. Students will also gain the business and financial skills which are required to be apt in the financial industry. So everything which is related to capital market, everything which is related to stock trading, be it equity research, be it financial analysis, etc. You will be learning all those subjects, and this subject will help you to actually make your career, where if you want to pursue any of these options or career in these areas, which we will be taking it to the last slide, that what are the options if you take BFM as one of your course after your 12th. So this is taking you through all the 4, 5, 6 semesters. Generally, what are the subjects you will be going through and studying? So semester 1, it's basically a very, the course which is over here, or the semester 1 course subjects are to enhance or to build your strong foundation. So it has some general management subjects, some generic subjects like foundation course, financial accounting is definitely important, business communication is important, principles of management is important to manage the things, business mathematics, microeconomics, and one of the a very base a very introductory subject on financial systems, where you'll be getting to know what are financial markets, what are the financial instruments, just a very start or an overview on this. So first semester is more towards general. The second semester, you will be again introduced to one of the subject principles of investment. Again, you will be getting into how to invest and what are the do's and don'ts of investment, etc. Very per se to BFM. Then foundation course 2, financial accounting. These are the other subjects, which is very important for all the courses to make your base very strong. Business statistics, information technology, business environment, and macroeconomics. So these are the subjects which we'll be going through the first year. Moving on to the second year. Now, second year would get into too much of depth, where you will be studying the hardcore subjects of financial markets, like mutual fund management, direct tax, fundamental analysis, treasury management, foreign exchange markets, equity markets, and a bit on management accounting and business law. So as we will be having 7 subjects, out of which 4 would be compulsory and 3 would be the electives. So you have a plethora of subjects where you can choose wherever you want to build up your career, and you can choose any of these subjects. And very specific, I would like to emphasize over here that you will be going through also IT will be taught to you in financial markets, how information technology is helpful in the financial markets, what are the areas. So it is very BFM specific. This fourth semester, you will be going through the again in depth of all the subjects of markets, that is financial planning, technical analysis, commodity and derivative markets, corporate accounting, fixed income markets. Now, fixed income markets is a combination of money market and debt market. You should also know, being a financial, I wouldn't say only financial markets, you need to also know something on corporate finance, law, compliances, regulations are very important, even when you are in trading, etc. So you will be also studying on corporate and securities law, and also on corporate accounting. So these are the subjects which you will be studying in your fourth semester. And also, one thing I want to emphasize over here is that the subjects which are chosen over here are really helpful for all of you to develop into the future, to future roles, etc., into the industry, financial industry, because under HSNC University, we have got this opportunity to handpick the subjects, which are very specific to financial markets over here. So having this opportunity, HSNC board have introduced all the subjects in the BFM course, which are very per se specific to the financial markets. So the students are not wasting their time to study any of the obsolete or the redundant subjects, which are not of any use in the current industry. Moving on to the fifth semester and sixth semester, it goes again, all the more in depth, the details. You will be studying about market of financial services, investment banking, credit analysis and rating, commodities and derivative. You already would have studied in part one in semester 4. Here you will be getting into the into detail in the second part. Entrepreneurship management, and very interesting subject, alternative investments. So these are semester 5 subjects. Moving on to semester 6. Risk management, which is very important for a financial market student to know about, investment advisory, financial modeling, and business valuation, much talked about subjects about these days, corporate restructuring, behavioral finance, and fintech, right? So if you see, all these subjects are very core subjects and important subjects in the current scenario if you want to build your career into finance or into the markets. So this is all about the 6 semesters, what I wanted to discuss about the subjects. Moving on to the assessments, under HSNC University, we have 60-40% in assessment, where 40% is weightage is given to the internal assessment. Under the HSNC University, students have developed or have got a sense of being a holistic developer. So basically they're developed holistically, not only in the academics but also their presentation style, their presentation skills, communication skills get enhanced via self-learning evaluations, etc. So 40% weightage is given to the internal assessment, and 60% would be on the semester end examination, generally what we have. Now coming to the most important slide, what next? After you finish your BFM or parallelly with BFM, what are the other options you can actually get into? Students get into CFA courses, that is Certified Financial Analyst, FRM, Risk Management, NISM certification. Parallelly, students do a lot of certification under NISM. You can also pursue MBA in Finance and last but not the least, actuarial science. So these are just few of the terminologies I'm sure you would have read in the newspapers, or the profiles which are very hot picks in the market in the current scenario: CFA, FRM, maybe MBA in finance, or even MSc in finance. That is also much talked about these days, especially in the foreign universities and actuarial science. So there is a lot of scope once you choose or decide to go through this BFM course or try to opt for this course. Then what are the roles available? Since I've already mentioned to you, now these are the courses which you can do, but at the same time, what are the expected role you can or you may get after completing your BFM? And with that, if you chose to study all these few of any of the courses, you could join as a financial analyst in any of the organization, get into stockbroking, financial consultant, investment banker, portfolio manager. So very, very interesting profiles and portfolios you can actually get into. And also I must say that in our placement, campus placements, we have many students who have got selected in Big Four organizations. So the course is actually giving an exposure to all the students with many new areas where they can actually get into the financial markets. Now this is all about the course, but then the course is incomplete until and unless we have something in in a practical aspect. And that's why I wanted to cover over here, which is a BFM committee. I wanted to show a very small video on BFM committee. Students of BFM course are also a part of BFM committee. And here, with the help of this video, I want to show just a glimpse of the activities which the BFM committee students have done. And I'm sure you will like this video. Just give me a minute. Is it audible?
It's not audible, ma'am.
Okay, just a minute. I'll just share it again, maybe. Can you see the slide? Is it visible?
Yeah, it's visible. Wait, not anymore.
Shweta, from the settings, na voice enable kar dena. That's why the voice is not coming.
Yes, ma'am. Audible now?
Yeah.
Yes.
this was about the BFM committee, and this is the BFM students who come up with great initiatives. And these are certain events which were conducted in the last year. Global Money Week, where we had industry specialists from BSc, NSC, NSDL, CDSL, where people came in and then actually inducted all our students into financial literacy, etc. So HR College participated in Money Week. At the same time, we have introduced Finist. Now, Finist is one of the club which is a initiative which has been taken again by the students. It's a mentorship program and also a 30-year certificate program where students learn about mock stock exchange, which is also very, very important for a BFM student to know about. So these are certain very, very important and great initiatives which has been taken by the BFM committee. So, and also not to forget, in the glimpse you would have seen, HR College was one of the college which was nominated to for the initiative of Market Ka Eklavya, where which was a proud moment for HR College, and also this initiative is being promoted by our Union Finance Minister, Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman. So during the NSDL session, 25 years completion. So these are certain initiatives which were taken by the BFM committee, and here I would like to conclude the session for the BFM committee. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I think we can take any of the questions that are there at the end of the session once we're done with the other course as well. But thank you so much, Shraddha ma'am. I think we genuinely dived into the course and learned the great paths it would lead us to. Let's now begin with BAMMC. We have with us Professor Rifa Patel, who is the Assistant Professor teaching economics and finance subjects in HR for the past 3 years. She's also the professor in charge of the Girl Up Club. Welcome, Rifa ma'am. I'd like to call you upon.
Thank you, Kushi, and a very good evening to all of you. I'll just share my screen first. Okay. Firstly, congratulations to all of you. We know how difficult it was for you all, but yeah, finally we did it. So I'm Professor Rifa Patel and I'm the course coordinator for BMM. Today, I'll just take you all through what exactly is BMM course and why do you need to do it. Okay, so now up to now, whatever self-finance courses you all got to know, BMM is very different from this, okay? This has a blend of everything. You have humanities subjects, you have commerce-related subjects, as well as miscellaneous subjects. So under miscellaneous, you'll be studying what is photography, what is editing, what is film making, what is ad making, what are ad jingles, okay? All of this. So if you're looking for a career in media, let's say, okay? Now, as you know, media is ever changing. It's never static, right? So a video sharing platform like YouTube, 5 years back, YouTube was just a platform wherein, you would just, you would go to YouTube when you wanted to watch a video. Now YouTube is something which generates income. There are so many people who have left their jobs and they are making a full-time career in YouTube. So under mass media, you'll be studying how the trend takes place, how you move from being a normal, it's a course which helps you learn how you can make a career out of these courses. Okay, so you'll be studying photography in detail, sound editing, film making, and so it's a 3-year course. Okay, I'll just 1 second. Yeah, so it's a 3-year course, okay, wherein it's divided into 6 semesters. Semester 1 and 2, you have subjects which are common to all, okay, and only in your 3rd year, you have to choose between journalism and advertising. And to make things more simpler for you all, in the 2nd year itself, you'll be studying, in the 4th semester, you'll be studying both journalism as well as 1 subject of journalism, 1 subject of advertising, to make it more simpler for you all. Okay. Now, why would you choose a career? Why would you choose a course like BMM? Okay. See, communication is the key to everything. Take any job, okay, you need to have the best communication skills. Only you have the best communication skills, then if the job market, if you ask your parents, the job market 20-30 years ago and the job market now is completely different. Okay, most of the jobs are taken by media. In fact, public relations, it's one of the subjects under BMM, but people are looking for public relations as a full-time career. You need PR for everything. You need PR handling brands, handling celebrities, all of that. So this is also a very good career, which, after you complete BMM, you can go for a career like that. So the objective of this course is in keeping with the demands of the evolving world of media. The BMM Department of HR strives to provide its students with excellence in theoretical orientation fused with a practical experience of the tenure of 3 years. Okay. Also, it's one of the oldest course which HR college offers, and it's one of the most sought after courses. The new curated curriculum. Now, see, the curriculum keeps changing every year. We keep making additions based on what the demand is. And the faculties are people who have been in this field for the past 15-20 years. Okay. So you have amazing faculty coming and teaching you these courses. And the curriculum, as I said, we keep updating the curriculum every year, okay, based on whatever the current demand is. Also, we have a lot of guest lectures wherein we'll be calling industry experts, some who won't be obviously taking regular lectures, but people in this field and who have done exceptional work. We have plans of calling proper like YouTubers who have made careers in that, and we have plans of calling people on Instagram, who have done it big on Instagram. So this is what we are looking for. So this is the objective, your learning outcome, to make the students aware of the functional and operational use of language. You have a lot of language subjects in BMM. You have English literature, you have creative writing, which is obviously a creative writing these days, we know how important it is. So we have creative writing also under BMM. Then to equip or enhance students with structural and analytical reading, writing, and thinking skills. To introduce key concepts of communications. Communication, I told you, is the key. BMM is a career-oriented course that throws up umpteen options at the end of 3 years. So after 3 years, you can make a career in copywriting, script writing, branding, designing logos. All of this you can pursue once you complete your BMM course. In the 3rd year, selecting advertisement if the student wants to opt for art direction. Then why would you choose BMM? Media is limitless. Like I told you, after you're done with your 3 years, the options are just going to open up for you. Okay. Be it anything, you want to go into photography, you want to go into proper filmmaking, you can go there. You want to understand the production, how film production works, how ad production works. All of this are the options which open up once you complete your BMM course. Okay. The curriculum covers miscellaneous. Like I told you, no other course is going to offer you subjects like photography, editing, sound editing. Only in BMM you get these subjects. Abundant practical experience, a very practical subject. Amusing projects, opportunities to develop soft skills. Now the subjects. Okay, I'll show you a slide video after this, wherein your seniors will be explaining what exactly does these subjects cover. So these are the subjects in the first year, first semester, and semester 2. You have ECS, your foundation course. I'll show you a slide after this, a video. Moving to semester 3 and 4, these are the subjects offered in semester 3 and 4. Like I said, in the 4th semester, you have introduction to journalism and advertising. So for your 3rd year, we are making things more simpler for you. So you study one subject of journalism, one of advertising, and then you decide what are you more inclined towards. Okay, just to make it more simpler for you all. Okay, so these are the subjects in 1st year and 2nd year. Teaching and examination, so it's divided 60-40 pattern, wherein you have 40 marks internal, 60 mark external. External would be written exam. Now for self-assessment, you have self-learning evaluation, which carries 10 marks. Now SLE, what you will be doing for BMM is very different from SLE in any other self-finance courses. Here you're expected to be very creative. You can be as creative as you want to. You can make a YouTube video. In fact, we are also encouraging TikTok videos till the time it's relevant to the course, obviously. So, and then you can do a role play, you can do a skit, whatever you all are good with, comfortable with, you all can do that under the SLE and BMM for all the subjects. Okay. So apart from this, 10 marks SLE, then you have project, and then you have internal test, which is a class test. Okay. So 60-40 is your pattern. What are the career options? Journalism, news anchor, digital marketing. You have digital marketing. A lot of students do diploma in digital marketing, but if you do a BMM degree, 3-year BM degree, you can actually pursue a career in digital marketing. Then director, radio, VJ, graphic designing. These are some of the options which you can move to once you complete your BMM course. Okay, I'll just show you the video which is recorded by your seniors.
BMM is one of the most sought after courses for 12th grade students or Bachelors of Mass Media. BMM is a 3-year undergraduate study course that includes the study of various communication channels such as newspapers, TV, radio, and the internet. Today, media is an attractive choice for Indian youth, and a departure from BMM offers a candidate a wide range of employment opportunities. BMM teaches students all the technical know-how they need to know for the media success. The course also teaches other than essential skills such as research ability, verbal skills, and candidate presentations.
We at HR aspire to promote originality, creativity, commitment, dedication, and passion in our media students. The HRBA MMC students will be educated in an in-depth study of media, its powers, responsibilities, and thus encouraged to excel so that students would understand the process of making every voice heard, every image seen, and every opinion counted. We intend to conceive it by developing fundamental human skills of oral presentation, lucid writing skills, critical thinking, motivation, and supporting social structures. So now, let's just talk about the different subjects we had in our first year for semester 1 and 2.
I'm sure that we have all played the game Chinese Whisper in our childhood, in which a message is transferred from the first to the last person in a chain. By the time the message reaches the end of the chain, its meaning has been drastically altered. This is what exactly happens in our daily lives too when we interact with others. ECS is where the subject comes in handy, as it allows us to communicate more effectively and more efficiently to others. This subject made us learn the importance of communication and how in media, communication plays a vital role, which included thinking and its importance, interpersonal skills, oral communication, and barriers to communication.
Foundation course. This course teaches us about the foundation that the Indian society is based on. We learn about social norms, ethnocentrism, globalization, cultural diversity, caste system, and other concepts of the society to get a better understanding of the society's sociological aspects. To understand foundation course better, we did a couple of research on illiteracy, linguistic discrimination, Constitution of India, and so on.
Tired of using the limited options in the editing space? Or just using the same old Canva templates repetitively? Never mind, we have the subject IT in both the semesters to learn and explore all the essential tools in editing world. IT is another subject that not only helps in the field of media but also in the development of another skills, editing. This segment was an introduction to the editing world together with a wide range of tools and software used. Not only did it teach us how to use it but also allowed us to access it. Photoshop and SoundForge helped us to lay a solid foundation in the editing field as the initial software which we were introduced to.
Fundamentals of mass communication is an essential subject for us to learn about the basics of mass communication. Documentaries, advertisements, branding, numerous events and occurrences that received insufficient attention at the time were all covered. It helped us in better understanding of both sides of the story before creating a perspective. We had a research-based self-evaluation where we had to prepare a YouTube video in addition to the academic components. Here is a quick glance of our video.
Class and wondered why we need to learn the things that have already occurred. I was the same. I was always very confused about history, like what to study, what not to study, how to remember so many dates, and what not. But see, things are so easy and different now as compared to they were back in time. Now, you're probably wondering how the media has influenced the masses through various media channels. Okay, so we have learned about civil wars, world wars, dictatorship, and partitions. Along with how media has informed the people about the current. Okay, so media always had an important role everywhere, from Bollywood gossips to world wars. Media always had a part in it. Likewise, we made a project in which my topic was Iran and Iraq war, along with how media portrayed it. So, media has already an important role. In this also, I learned about the Iran-Iraq war and what was the role of media in. Iran-Iraq war was the longest interstate war in modern history. Two states with majority of Shia Muslim populations were engulfed in an 8-year war that resulted in millions of casualties on both sides. Media, as a public sphere, provides a communicative space in which ideas and ideals find public representation. Along with this, we also had a self-evaluation in which I learned about the history of modern Maharashtra. I must say, self-evaluations were very informative and very innovative. So, this was all about my learning. I hope history gives you as much as joy as it has given to me. Best of luck.
Economics provided us with an overview of how this beautiful world works and how a nation operates. We have learned demand, supply, the banking system, the different types of market and different competitions. Do many people assume that this subject is best left for government officials and only for the students who love statistics? But media has changed this perception. Economics in media-related industry is the science of modeling value creation, competitions, and markets. This is primarily an application of standard microeconomics and macroeconomics to the media-related industries of entertainment, advertising, theaters, and art. Particular concern to media economics are the economic policies and practices of these media companies, which includes journalism, film production, entertainment programs, broadcast, etc.
Okay, so these were the subjects which will be offered in the first semester. So this is it from my side, and I'm open to questions.
Yeah, I think we can start off with the questions. Thank you so much, Rifa ma'am. That was a great video and a great session that you put on. Okay, one of the students is asking, if a student took basic maths in 10th grade and SP in 12th grade, would they be allowed to do BFM? Shweta ma'am, I think you can answer that.
Shweta, you are not audible. Yes. SP.
10th grade. Okay. Yeah, they should be allowed. Yeah.
Yes, they are allowed.
Yes, they are allowed. They are allowed to take BFM.
Shweta, do they have a lot of accounts content? And one in BFM?
In semester 1, they have basic accounts, ma'am, financial accounts, and they also teach. They also get an overview on business maths. So in case if there is some problem, that bridges the gap between. So that is
basic maths. For them. Basic maths is there, na, in semester 1.
Basic maths, yes, yes. So basic maths in semester 1, basic statistics in semester 2, and basic financial accounting. So should not be a problem.
Yeah, there are a lot of questions about cutoff and admissions again. So.
I think cutoff Pooja ma'am has already answered in all the previous.
Yeah, I think many are asking about when will the forms be open. Just to inform all that forms are ready, and the admission process will be completely online, and forms will be mostly open from Monday. The forms will be the same for HR and KC. because now we have become an HSNC university, a public university. Both the colleges will be putting up a form link on their websites, and we will be opening up our forms from Monday mostly. And do not fill Mumbai University form, which are pre-admission or enrollment forms that are open right now, because even if you are seeing HR college there, the admission for HR college is not going to happen through Mumbai University. It is going to happen through HSNC University. There are students who are asking, if I got 87%, 89%, will we get into BFM? Please understand that BFM is a most sought after course in HR college. Typically, first cutoff is about 95%. So you have to look at your second or third merit list, because I doubt it will be going on to a level of 87%. But always apply. There's nothing wrong in application. You never know, if there was lesser students application, your percentage might be there. So one form, all courses, you just have to fill one form only. How many seats are there in BFM in HR college? There are 120, and BMM, there are 120 seats. There are two divisions. Please understand that both the courses will have Sindhi quota for 50% seats in both courses. So if I have 120, half of it will be for Sindhis. So Sindhis got a very good opportunity to take care those 50% seats in BFM as well as in BMM. All courses, in fact, in HR has a Sindhi quota. So because we are a Sindhi minority institution, same form you can fill for KC, HR, same form you will apply for multiple courses in both. We have now done a single window system, that you just enter into a single window, pick your choose your pick your choices. You may get into whichever merit list your luck is, and then you can choose your courses. So as much as possible, if you're not sure about lower percentages, then apply as much. Nothing is physical, everything is online. Everything, entire process is online. The form has not yet opened, so if somebody has filled the form, understand you just would have filled the basic details. It would not lead you to a further till you pay the form first fee, which is 100 rupees. Then you merit list is declared, and then you proceed for fee payment. All the guidelines will come for in the website of the college. What is the cutoff for BM? We cannot say cutoff for BM. It depends on application. So if higher percentages apply, then the cutoffs go above 95%. But BMM, we have usually seen till 90 percentages in third merit list gets in. BFM a little tougher because many people apply. Yes, you can apply for Mumbai University as well as HSNC University. But if you apply in Mumbai University, you cannot get in HR, because we have no, we do not have now affiliation with them. We ourselves have become a public university. So like Mumbai University, we are also a university. So for HR, AC, you have to go through HSNC University. For other colleges like Jai Hind or Xavier's or so, you can go through Mumbai University.
Yes, ma'am. Another question was, does BFM and BMS have the same study length, or is BFM more vast and tedious?
Shall I take this question, Pooja ma'am, the permission?
Yes, Petra. Yes.
So BMS and BFM, yes, both the courses are different. BFM is exclusively, the students will be getting an understanding on the financial market subject, right? And under BMS, you have in finance as a specialization, you may have 2 subjects of markets. So it would not be complete markets. So if someone is absolutely solely interested in markets or analysis or maybe risk management and all those, then BFM is the subject. So there is definitely a difference. But yes, the length of the number of subjects, as I mentioned to you, BMS would only have 2, odd out subjects for markets, but BFM second year completely has hardcore market subjects, and third year I've already shown you in the slides. It's all upcoming, and the very much wanted, required topics and subjects which are covered in BFM. So that is the answer to it.
Yes, I think this is a very important question which has come in. Any seats available for special needs students? Yes, all courses have a 3% quota. So if you are into that category, please write in your form about the category that you're applying into special needs. We will consider. And even if it doesn't come, please come and meet the principal in college. That's me. We will always be open to have you in our colleges. So we are open to the students with physical or other special needs in HR colleges. So if you don't go close to merit, please come and meet us. Yes, there will be a sports quota. There will be a cultural quota in this year. And it will be, you have to upload your documents when you're applying for such quotas. Your documents will help you to get into those courses. I think, can BFM be done with CA? Shweta can answer.
Yes, BFM can be done with CA, but I would suggest students who are more interested in CFA, since it matches more with CFA. But yes, CA students do BFM, but they're very less count, very less count. More of CA would join BAF, because the curriculum of CA is something similar to BAF, whereas when we talk about BFM, it's closer to CFA. Right, so that is the difference over here. Because if you do CA and do BFM, you will have extra load. But if you do CA and BAF, it matches, and BFM and CFA matches. So that's the combination ideally. However, if you're inclined, then definitely it's your choice. When are the exams for BFM conducted? It's university exams. So when other courses are getting conducted, same goes for the BFM as well.
Yes, students, anything else?
That's ma'am can answer.
I think it's a very important question that keeps coming in is, if you got lower percentage and you are an in-house student, will I get into course? Don't worry, just come and meet me. We will look at it where we can accommodate you. So in-house students with open arms, HR is yours.
Another question is, what kind
Ashmit,
of
it's very difficult. It's not allowed to change your course after completing first year. The course will not be changed. So in the starting, from the starting itself, you decide that which course you want to take. After 1 year, if you ask me that I want to shift from BAF to BBI or BBI to BFM, it's not allowed.
Ma'am, what kind of post-grad course can you do after BMM?
In HR, we don't have any post-grad course regarding BMM, but in KC we have. In KC, there are masters in mass media and masters in journalism also.
Can BFM done with actuarial science? Yes, there are many students who do BFM with actuarial science. That's a good combination. Okay.
Exams for all the courses will be conducted together. It will depend that when will the classes will start. Mostly the classes will start in July. So the exams will be approximately in October. And in between you have your internals, SLEs and project. Don't worry, we will give you everything, each and every information well in advance. 1 month before, you will get to know the whole timetable, that when will be your internals, when will be your project submission, when will be your SLEs. So don't worry, we will give you enough time for the projects and internals and everything. Semester end examination will mostly be conducted in October or November. Anything else?
Yes, students, anything else?
As Pooja ma'am in the last class also said, HSNC University form you can find on the HSNC University website, on HR college website also. On both the websites, the forms will be available.
Okay, Rishabh, over to you. What is this cultural quota?
Cultural quota means if you are involved in any kind of cultural activities, if you are a good dancer, you are a good orator, or you have a lot of participation in the theaters, dance, everything, but you have to give a lot of proofs and certificates regarding this. Fine, without certificates, we will not consider the culture quota. If you have done a 6 to 7 years course in Bharatnatyam, Kathak, then also it comes under cultural quota. So give the certificates, give the proof that what you have done in the cultural field, and then the committee will decide that whether you are eligible for cultural quota or not.
Okay, thank you, Rani ma'am. And over to you, Rishabh.
Thank you, Anupama ma'am. So with this, we come to an end for today's session. Thank you, Pooja ma'am, or Dr. Shweta and Rifa Patel ma'am, along with Rani Tyagi ma'am for answering all our doubts effectively. And with this, we come to an end for today, and students can kindly start leaving.
I think one important question that has come up is what is the difference between us and HSNC University and Mumbai University? Students, just to inform you that from June 2020, HR College, KC College and Bombay Teachers Training College was brought together and was made a university ourselves, which means because of our very good performance in NAC, which is an accreditation agency, the government of Maharashtra decided to give us a status of university, which means we can design our own courses, we can do our own examinations, and we do our own degree giving process. So HRKC has now become a university on its own. So we don't get affiliated to any other university because we are university ourselves. So public university, the notification is on Government of Maharashtra website. You can have a look at it. Also, all those students who have been looking at different courses offered in HR College, please log on to website. All the courses, syllabuses of first year, semester 1 and 2, second year, semester 2 and 3 are available on the college website under the courses that we offer. Please go through that. Also, I must thank 4 people here, which is Dr. Rani, Professor Anupama, and Professor Shweta and Rifa Patel. These 4 have been working day and out to ensure that you get proper information about all the courses that are being offered in HR College. Last 2 days, we already had BMS, BWalk, BBI, and BAF. And today we had BFM and BMM, which is also available as video recording on YouTube channel of HR College. So any student who has missed it and want to know about these courses, the video recording on YouTube is already available. Also, there is 1 student or 2 students who are writing for 77%. Sujal, will I get in BFM? Sujal, don't worry, just come and meet the principal in my office. Don't worry, we will look at it, how we will be able to help you. We never say no to our in-house students. So all of you, as I said, are our brand ambassadors. Don't worry.
Yes, thank you so much, Pooja ma'am. Yeah, even I was going to talk about Sujal. I was really because of
I think Sujal was desperately
wanting
to read, wanting us to read his statement. Sujal, don't worry, just come and meet me on next week. Fill up your form, fill up other forms also, which is BCom and other courses that you looked at, and then come and meet me. We will see how we can accommodate. But first will be always on merit. So let us see if there are any seats available. And the entire admission process, students, please note, we have Dr. Rani Tyagi, who is Director Admission and completely looks after all admissions of all programs. So she can be available, she is available in college, it can be contacted, and she is in touch with me. So anything related to admission, it is only Dr. Rani Tyagi, and she will be handling along with the principal. So please, do not meet each here and there people and get confused. It is only Dr. Rani Tyagi who can guide you. I know her phone will be, she will be hassled with a lot of SMSs, what is the cutoff and all. But I think she has beautifully handled it since last 2 years. And I'm sure she will always be there to help you out, always.
Sujal, at least say a thank you to Pooja ma'am. So
Miss,
many
I
questions
think Sujal
asking.
left.
Say a thank you. Unmute yourself and say a thank you.
I think he might have been dancing at home. Ashorya. And Anupama, I think Anupama, also a request, because you being from junior college, you all are touch with your students. Please tell them not to panic. Whichever courses they want, they just apply, and then we will see how we can accommodate them. Don't see the cutoff and get nervous and panicky that, oh, it's too high. Let us see wherever we can help them. We are there for them. Our in-house students are our family. So we stand for them.
Yes, yes, definitely, ma'am. I'll just pass on the message to everyone. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Rifa ma'am, and Pooja ma'am, Rani Tyagi ma'am. Thank you, everyone. Yes, thank you,
Shweta,
students.
thank you, Shweta.
Thank you, Shweta ma'am.
And Anupama, thank you to you too. You
Thank
should
you
say
so much,
thanks to
Anupama.
yourself.
Thank you, Anupama ma'am.
Yeah, we'll see you again, guys. Students, we are going to see you again on Monday. Okay, please come in large numbers.